Alright, we're running it back doing Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon, pistol only, yada yada. I've done this before with Claire, and in that video, I said I wasn't gonna do this one because of the starting fight, but Marvel Tōkon doesn't release for like another week, and I need a video. The intro is like as simple as ever. I stumble here because I've actually never looked around here, so yeah. Just call me bad. But I get the key and I try to shoot him in the leg, but that obviously does not work. But we can take a hit or two here and there because you get fully healed once you get to the police station anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Please say hi to Claire. And I can't be the only one, but I think this game has like one of the best cutscene skip mechanics. I don't know what to really explain about that, but I just like it. And also right here, I always skip this cutscene and I always forget you start facing towards the zombies instead of away, and that always happens. But here, now we enter the RPD, right? And this is where the challenge really begins, because now there's an actual threat of dying. And of course you see there, I have like all the infinite ammo stuff and extra stuff. I'm not using that. I would have this is weird, like, I'm stuttering a lot. I don't have the script with me. But I know as a challenge video enthusiast, I should be uploading the full versions, like unedited, but I don't have enough storage space to do that. The most I could do is like smaller segmented things, so like, yeah. And this video is gonna be like really bare bones. Like, most of the stuff has already been done, right? Only difference with Leon is the final boss, and of course the pistol being the Matilda. And the Matilda is like really bad compared to Claire's revolver. The only good part about it is its high magazine size, and you're also able to get the 3-round burst. So, yeah. I had a whole video planned, right? I was gonna write a script for this and have different jokes, but I rewatched my other video on the challenge and it was just a copy. I almost word to word. So, yeah, I don't want to plagiarize, even if it's plagiarizing myself. And I'm also noticing that I recorded this so long ago. And I edited this video so long ago, but I'm only doing the voice recording like 3 days before Marvel Tōkon releases. That's the time frame that you can use. I'm pretty sure I recorded this right after the Claire video. And like, yeah, this boss right here is fully like uncut. That's something I still do, because like, sure, you can say I use the shotgun for like all other sections, but with this I can at least prove that all the bosses are impossible. Ever since Corey with 2 R's, right, I've always not liked that guy, but I've always tried to make my videos the opposite of his, or like more gameplay with like less jokes and less cutscenes, because I don't like cutscenes. I skip all of them. I only really watch cutscenes for the first time, maybe second, if it's like Silent Hill F, where the cutscenes do actually change. But I forget if I do the spot hit list. I'm pretty sure I get hit once right before I actually kill him. But, yeah. Let's see, how much ammo do I have? It's like really small. It looks like 308, but I know there's not even near that much ammo. So I'm just gonna say it's like 33. That's my guess. I know the video's like probably very loud for you, but I am sitting in silence right now because while voice recording, the audio from the video does not play. Also, I get the 3-round burst for the Matilda. It's not that good, but it's very helpful against the G adults in the sewers. And I also forgot an attachment in the RPD because I didn't know the save code and I did not know where the thing was. And I think I die here. Yeah, no. I don't know, Mr. X just loves to sucker punch you. I think I know what happens. I get too focused on doing my little stair step thing, and I completely miss this guy right here. So yeah, I think that's my first death. Anyway, the little sewer lizard, it's legit just a playable cutscene. Just move left, then move right, boom, and there is a grenade here you can use, but I don't want to use those for anything that isn't against the Ivies in the laboratory because yes, I have allowed them in all of my other pistol only runs, but I didn't want to do it that time for the most part. And in Ada's section, there's literally a challenge for not shooting her gun, an in-game achievement for just not using her pistol. So yeah, I don't know how much of this I cut out, but I don't know. Also, a little trick you can do with her EMF visualizer thing, I don't know what it's called. Remote hacking device? No, that's Batman. Anyways, you can like keep pressing the button instead of holding it down, and it'll charge things up much faster. Also, Ada should be dead. Speaking of Ada, why did she do this in a dress? That just seems so bad. Like a dress and high heels. But yeah, I see here, being able to like just stun lock the G adults basically is just really good. Especially because I still don't like this part. 8 months later, I still hate the sewers. But with Leon, I think it's more manageable, as there aren't really much zombies you actually have to deal with. I like dealing with the zombie dogs more than I do with the actual zombies, because if you just run in diagonals, they'll almost always miss you. But yeah, it's just dark and gritty, which I don't like. I like my vibrant, colorful stuff. Which is also why I like Claire's playthrough a lot more. Her red clashing with a lot of the things is really fun to me. And I think this is where I decided to start using flashbangs, because this boss fight is also just kind of annoying. Right, because you can stun him, but if you do it too fast, like I did here, you just miss your chance entirely. Because, like, yeah, the crane stopped, but you have to wait, like, an extra 5 seconds before you can even get him. And also, I'm pretty sure the crane would have still hit him, but it looks like he was about to do the jumping attack and jump onto me. And also, another reason I like Claire is her gun is the Magnum, and that just saves on storage, because if you have all the attachments, the Matilda and the Lightning Hawk take up an entire row on their own, which is just not good. Also, man, I'm only going into these bosses with like 2 heals.
Let's do this.
I am either too confident or I just sucked on this playthrough and didn't get as much heals. Also, the Claire run helped me a lot for the Leon run because I knew where all the stuff was and where most ammo was. And like Leon gets manipulated here. Yeah, yada yada. But this puzzle, right? Probably my favorite and least favorite at the same time. On the A playthrough, I love it, but the B playthrough, I don't. It's like the bane of my existence. But I also just don't like looking up puzzles, because that just defeats the entire purpose. But yeah, it can be easy. Oops. My headset just fell, which is what I'm using as my mic. But man, how long was I on this? Surely it didn't take me this long. It's not that hard. Alright, I think this is it. Yeah. But yeah, that is like one of my favorite puzzles. Where you get the doodad. My inventory managing, like, okay, let me go over inventory management actually. What I did is I only ever had like 1 stack of ammo on me at a time and 2 heals. Maybe a sub weapon, like right there, only to escape from grabs. But that helped because all the ammo that is on the ground is randomized and determined on your stuff. Like here, I'm about to go into a boss. I used all the gunpowder and I had all the heals. And that was able to get me like about 100 different pistol bullets. And that really helped. Guys, this game, all Resident Evil games made from Resident Evil 7 and onward use a like randomized difficulty adjustment. It's not random, but that's the best way to describe it. So like every bullet you land, every bullet you miss, can either raise or decrease your DA, as it's called, because it stands for difficulty adjustment. And that basically just means the game can be easier or harder, depending on what you do. And for assisted, it starts out at the absolute lowest, but it can eventually become as hard as hardcore. And for standard, or whatever it's called in this game, it is obviously like in the middle of the pack. And in a hardcore, it's locked at the max. And what that level determines is how much damage you do, I'm pretty sure. I know it determines your crit rate. It determines how much ammo you get from crafting, how much ammo you find in general on floor loot, and how the chances of a zombie stumbling whenever you shoot it. I'm pretty sure there's more stuff here, but I would not know. Getting hit lowers it, missing bullets lowers it, and yeah, the more stuff you have in your inventory also can determine what it does. But this boss fight, yeah, pretty normal G4, I think it is. But I don't like this boss because sometimes I know there are tells that I'm missing for his attacks, but I feel like I can never dodge it, and it makes me wish this game had a dodge or a parry like Resident Evil 3 and 4 and now 9. And like, I was gonna do this with Resident Evil 9, but outside of the Leon sections, it's just a normal playthrough. Because with not Ashley, with Grace, you really only have one pistol throughout the entire thing, and the Requiem. So, there's really no point. Which is also why I'm not doing it for Resident Evil 7 and 8. I might do it for 8, but I don't. I have the disc version, and I like sold it to get money for Resident Evil 9. So yeah. If it ever goes on sale, I might get it. But I also don't like it. I don't like how they changed it so much from Resident Evil 8. Oh, sorry, Resident Evil 7. This video is like so out of whack. Like, I'm over here talking about so many different things. The only script I have is just Cliff Notes. And yeah. Oh wait, let me go back. Wait, no, I can't. Alright, so I just looked. I had like 5 heals and so much pistol ammo. I had a stack and 1 extra grenade and 2 knives. So I think what I did, if I remember, is I just crafted everything and took what I needed. And I actually had more, but I had to discard some things because I forgot the little plug injector takes 2 spots. So yeah, and this is the final boss. It's just Super Tyrant. Which I do like the Super Tyrant more than Birkin, because I feel like the fight's more dynamic. And because with Birkin, you're just really waiting for him to jump off. And with the Super Tyrant, you move around a lot more. And you don't have a minigun. Because sure, technically, this fight is on a timer, if I remember. But, yeah. I'm just letting this play out again. I also think the design of the Super Tyrant is better than the Birkin as well. I like the little just fiery arm. And that attack, if you don't stun him by shooting him enough, it is just an insta-kill. And I think that's an insta-kill too. I don't know. I feel like it should be. But yeah, this is why I didn't want to do it. Fails 1. When did I add that? Why is it so big? I'm not changing that. I'm keeping that. Anyway, you can only kill the Tyrant dude with the rocket launcher. And like you see the time I have left. I have like 5 minutes and I have like 20 bullets left. I so could have just played Ring Around the Rosie with those zombies. So I decided to just use the rocket launcher, I guess. And yeah, that was the Leon run. I did it in under 2 hours. So no, you can't beat Resident Evil 2 with pistol only on Leon. But yeah, bye.